What's up, everybody? Hey, this is the same day that that I did the vlog on my bike getting stolen and retrieved, but thought I'd take the opportunity to give a little update on my visit to South Carolina and what I've found to live and how things are going right now. So a couple months ago, I started searching for homes. I wanted to buy like a townhouse or a condo. It has to have a garage, which seems to be an issue finding a house with a garage in Charleston for some reason. But anyways, I had a lot to look at a couple months ago, and then as it got closer and closer to the time to go to South Carolina to spend a few days looking around there, everything was going contingent. Every house that I looked at, the day it would pop up, it would go contingent. So the market is super hot right now, and wasn't the greatest time to go looking for a home, but it was an awesome visit no matter what. So I looked at, I think it was 4 or maybe 5 townhome / condo type places. One of them was a couple of them were really nice. One of them was something that I could definitely buy. Had a great garage. Like the hole underneath the house is basically your garage. And the issue was it's just a little far out. I have friends that live there. Jim and Judy have lived there for I think 8 years now, and they lived out that way when they first moved there, and recently have moved in closer, basically right on the beach, or they are on the beach on Sullivan's Island. And it just, we took the drive out there several times, and it just, that extra 10 minutes. I know around California 10 minutes doesn't sound like a long time, but when you only need to go 12 and it ends up being 22 because you're extra 10 minutes out of the way, it becomes a big deal to me. And so I just decided that right now I would rather live closer to in town where things are. I can get to restaurants and bars and downtown Charleston in 15 minutes, and the beach in 8 minutes. And that's the kind of area I really wanted to live. So we looked at a couple places around there, and number one, they just sell so fast that without me being there, it's going to be real hard to get something. And then two, the prices are just being driven up. One of the places we looked at, they sold one a month earlier, exactly like it, and they sold it for $290, and the one we looked at, they wanted $373. So I think everybody's seeing that they can sell homes for a lot more, and they're just putting them up and selling them. So not a lot of luck there, and I'll just have to continue to look once I get there. So I decided to look at apartments. I really don't want to do an apartment just because I don't want to move again and again, and I'd like to be settled somewhere, and it's just, but it is what it is, and I'll just go live in an apartment. So I looked at, I think, 4 apartment complexes too, and any of the 4 would have worked. 2 of them were better locations than the other 2 in that they had lots of stuff within walking distance, which was really nice. But they are the location that I was thinking, 8 minutes to the beach type thing. And so I'm going to, actually yesterday I called and put my money down, and I picked one, Riviera Apartments. They have one available March 8th. Wasn't exactly the floor I want to be on. It's the 2nd floor with a carport underneath it, but there wasn't anything else going to be coming available to get me up on the top floor. So I'm just going to live with it, see how it goes. Hopefully I won't be in there too long. Got it for a year, but maybe, you know, in 3 months I can find a house and just break the lease and get out of it. So I'm hoping to do that. And like I said, they had it available March 8th. I hadn't even planned on moving until the end of March, and then I was going to spend a couple weeks in Oklahoma before I even went out there. So now I'm thinking maybe I can get my U-Haul changed to early March into February. Still spend a couple weeks in Oklahoma, but I would, you know, just try to get out to South Carolina a little earlier, because it's like a 2.5 day drive. It's probably going to be a full 2.5 to 3 day drive with a trailer and the motorcycle. So I'm not really looking forward to that, and that's just to Oklahoma. And then once from Oklahoma, I know I've driven it before straight there, and it was 18 hours. So with the trailer, maybe a couple days. I'm not going to do it in one day like I've done before. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to get out there. I'm pretty worried that I can't get all my stuff into this little U-Haul box I got. But I guess whatever doesn't fit is going to be put in the trash or given away quickly to get rid of it. And I'm just hoping, you know, I can get as much as possible in there. I know my couch isn't going to make it. I'm just going to ditch that. But hopefully by the end of March I'll be in an apartment in Charleston, or actually in Mount Pleasant, just outside of Charleston, over the bridge. And it's really a great place. You got Sullivan's Island, you got Isle of Palms. Judy and Jim living on Sullivan's Island, so we'll be able to go out and do things with them. And yeah, that's really the update on what's going on. Not sure how many vlogs I'm going to get in before I move. I got a couple things on my list I'd like to do. I'd like to go to the top of Mount Diablo. Tomorrow is going to be a good day, but it's a weekend. I don't really want to do it on the weekend. But I'd like the temperature to be up in the 70s before I go up top, because it'll cool down quite a bit. But we'll see if we can catch a day during the week, maybe, that I can go do it, and there won't be a lot of people on the road during the week. But things are actually starting to open up out here. Looks like the wineries are open, maybe. I was curious about that. But they definitely opened restaurants outside just here recently, like right when I came back. So that was good. Looks like these are open, appointment only. That's kind of what they were doing before they had to close again, I guess. So anyways, I will try to keep you updated on what's going on. Hills are starting to turn green. Getting a little bit of rain out here finally, and should look a lot different than a lot of my other vlogs that I've done, where everything is what they call the golden hills out here. I call it brown, but you know, whatever they think. So anyways, peace out.